I'm here with Raymond Siva. We've just presented to a packed hall in Kuala Lumpur, the first time we've done the trust study here in Malaysia. Raymond, what were the three most interesting aspects of it for you?
Well, firstly, the response was tremendous. We had a packed house, like I said, David. But what's interesting is that trust in business was very high over government and over the media. But what we saw then following was that the gaps between expectations, the public expectation of what a business should deliver on, the actual performance of the business had a huge gap. So that was an interesting point that was raised by the audience. And also, the same scores were reflected in government. And the third point that I think was very interesting was how societal attributes would drive trust and reputation in the near term over just operational attributes. That has got a significant impact on how businesses are going to be run or how they look at their business, and that garnered significant attention.
Right. And what about the role of media and trust in media here in Malaysia?
So there seems to be general distrust on media at 47%. However, what we have seen is that in that distrust, social media has come up very strongly. Just going to prove the point that the clover leaf that we talk about is actually something very real with the Malaysian public. We see traditional media having a strong presence or strong trust scores at 29%. And we see corporate communications and corporate websites and assets also having 29%. So what just really means is that there's a dispersion of authority, there's fragmentation of media, and it's incumbent upon all of us communicators out there to look at the various sources of media and use them to the best advantage for our communication strategies.
The other thing that was, I think, was quite globally consistent, wasn't it, was the falling credibility of a CEO as a source of information on his own company, and the rise of someone like me.
And the rise of someone like me. So although we see a consistency in terms of the technical experts and the academics, which is almost a given, the rise of people like me really also reflects the importance of social media over the last 2 years. And the fall of the CEO was rather unexpected in the Malaysian context, simply because trust in business is high.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a dichotomy there. And I'm hoping to get more responses from the public as we roll out the trust to a larger audience.
Thank you, Raymond.